Good morning. This your coach, Ham. Um, Today's life hack is about meditation and your thoughts. I just got off the phone with one of my clients, and it sparked something in me. Really understanding that once we start meditating on a continuous basis, we will be able to withstand the pressure of our thoughts. Because when you meditate, you will see that your brain will wander in all other different directions, and you kind of like a wandering dog with his nose in the ground, just sniffing, 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 with his tail wagging. Our brain is pretty much the same way. So once you meditate and you experience that and see that a thought is only a thought, it's not a fact, or it's sometimes not even based on reality, it's based off your emotion. So when we say that emotion is based off a fleshly situation. Intelligence over emotion, intelligence over your flesh. Now, I'm not saying just don't worry and listen to your emotions. We need our emotions. But I feel like my emotions are not my last line of defense of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let my emotion play a part, but I'm gonna let my intelligence make the final result. And also when you meditate, it helps you with self-discipline and control. Cause just sitting still, breathing, that's not an easy situation. A lot of people saying they got ADHD and ADD, all kind of different situations. I follow you with that. But before you claim that, make sure you get a brain scan first, because without a brain scan, that's like throwing darts in the dark. But anyway, like I said, our thoughts. Do not allow our thoughts to be our master and take us back in our past. Our past isn't who we are. It's like a book. It's our life is like a book. So that's a chapter. So we on chapter 14. Why would we turn back the page to chapter 2 and be upset about that? No, that's in the past. That's chapter 2. We're on chapter 14. So let's finish the book and go forward. Don't go backwards. So watch your thoughts. Guide your thoughts. Don't allow your thoughts just to resonate in your brain and say, oh, that's a fact. No, don't do that, because what happens is your body will get kind of upset. Your heart will kind of get upset because I'm sending thoughts up there and my brain is ignoring me. So your heart, I'm like, wow, it's not paying me no attention. And the reason why I say the heart, it's a scientific fact that the heart sends the brain more signals than the brain sends the heart. The brain sends the heart than the brain sends. Yeah, that's what it is. So at that being said, we have to understand how our body is made up. Once we understand the cause, then we can deal with the effect. So today, be mindful of the words you are saying. Not even the words you are saying. Be mindful of just the thoughts that your brain wants you to entertain, because your brain, after it doesn't develop thoughts, it receives thoughts. So ask yourself, who's throwing thoughts to my receiver? It's like DirecTV. We got a big satellite in space, and our brain is the receptor box for DirecTV. So if it's a rainy day, it's cloudy, we don't have to get a good reception. Same thing with our brain. Something is sending our brain signals. So ask yourself, what's that something? My answer to myself is that's the spirit within me. You look at the movie Ghost in the Shell. The body is a shell and the inside is a ghost. So meditate, get familiar with who you are from on the inside. If you meditate and learn to understand yourself from the inside, I'm not gonna say people not gonna aggravate you, but it won't be as bad, because what you're doing is you're doing personal work with yourself to understand who you are. Your triggers, that's another key thing. Find out your triggers. If you go around certain people, certain things, if you feel your vibration shifting, that's a trigger. So don't be arrogant and say, oh, no, don't phase me. That's not true, because remember, we still have an animal instinct within us. And our spirit does have the spirit of discernment. So with those two things going on, if your animal instincts goes off and your spirit says something ain't right, follow that and figure it out later. And when you do that, it'll keep representing itself and keep presenting itself over and over again, because saying, hey, he or she is enlightened. And remember, dark cannot exist if light is present. So light will always overpower the darkness. So turn your light on, meditate more, and love yourself. It's your coach, Ruben Ham, out of here. Peace.